instead.
I mean, chances are that this game is probably going to go late. It's game number 5. This is your access
Catch
point.
up and see us a little, but actually, never mind. Not with this dive brewing. Predator pop by Meliodas, making their intent very clear here.
Okay, boss, no flash.
Oh, Nanasik already here, though. They've taken so long for this dive.
Here comes Orianna as well.
TP in. I think they have to pull away, but Meliodas caught by the rupture. Gonna get silenced, gonna get knocked up by a Nanasik's Vault Breaker, but the first blood goes over. It's actually Meliodas that gets it, and Nanasik now maybe in trouble as Nor finds the snipe. He will go down to the turret, but Nomad's already burnt his flash. Can't really chase. The shockwave is beautiful, though, but Meliodas gonna land this low. They might even fancy going in for it, but no, Nomad's able to grab the kill.
And from the mid lane, Nomad's walks up there. He is able to turn it around in the back half, though. The mechanics were back on point when they attempted to execute this dive. Unfortunately, the rotations were not, but hold that.
Yep, Santa's already in trouble. That's going to be Big Koro cleaning up the kill. They do complete the dive with Ashe absent.
See, I agree with this one because Ashe was absent, so good job, Orianna.
Oh.
Yeah, she's going for the, what's the little Hextech revolver called? Hextech revolver?
The revolver's the component that builds into the GLP.
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, we'll see. Hold there from a Nanasik into the rupture. That's beautifully played.
Delicious.
Yeah, Zeros even with the flush there, not really able to get out of that one.
And you can see...
Not for too much longer.
Disengage. Run.
Bubble, long range, doesn't find the target. Bosto is going to be the one to go for. Oh, and that's actually really big misstep there from Meliodas. Is only level 5 pallet, no flash, so can't really chase. Null did get a GLP off the ground.
Was one of those areas, but he didn't rotate down, and instead it was the mid laners that bullied around. But now bot lane, there's the arrow.
What an ulti. Big Koro gonna get snapped to pieces. And Nanasik chasing in with a chilling spite. Now Pallet gonna get ultied, and the bot lane for Vega once again has the jungler visit, and it's 2 kills over.
Just nailed him. Gadget making that Ashe pick really count for him. Known for his mages, but hitting the arrows when it matters.
I mean,
Zeros saying that the strong side has now swapped over. The fact that Gadget and Santas made an early rotation. Gadget's still down there, does have TP. He's now pulled it now.
Yep, could be a big fight over the Rift Herald here. Zeros gonna get jumped on, forced to flash over, and Nanasik follows with the ulti. Boss over the top, feasts on Zeros. Now Shockwave does miss for Nomads, but still already the first pick done for Vega.
We're gonna call it a zoning Shockwave right there, and all Nomads needs to do is to get his ball laid down in that little choke point. So waiting for Drowsy, will probably step back forward, and he's just gonna keep all 3 of those PVB members at bay.
Good poke here though, again from the Ezreal and the Zoe. Rift Herald not getting done that quickly here. Continuing to charge in and poke down. Big chunk there onto Gadget. Boss trying to zone them out of the way. A great silence there. And with the Rift Herald done, I don't think they're gonna get too much here. Pallet does have the flash. It is the TP and PVB committing for a play. Meliodas looking to go over the top, but he can't make it over the wall. Pallet finds a 2-man taunt. Zera gonna get himself the kill. Santa's maybe forfeit next.
They're gonna check and look for the dive.
Nanasik moving in, the next Q doesn't land. Nor tries to find it, goes Drowsy, does the Tahm Kench, and that's Big Koro picking up a sitter.
And something will get back for the Buffaloes here. They're also going to try to pick up Boss. Surely he will fall right now. Grab the minion wave, maybe a top tower.
Kill shot accuracy looking good right now. And there's the order from Meliodas saying, don't need accuracy with that one.
That was just dodgeball up there. He like popped the Righteous Glory. He's like, I wanted to see the GLP Orianna. Instead he went for the Archangel. So looking more for having more of that late game feel that you were talking
chunked again. But Nanasik already here to answer. Actually saw Meliodas TP in from Vega. Arrow's going to land in as well, but Meliodas with a great stopwatch as Pallet swoops in with a hero's entrance. There's the ulti out of the way, but now Pallet's going to try and get out of there. No instead to re-engage down. Look for the assassination. PVB able to grab the carries. Orianna though still alive, but Big Koro over the wall takes down the jungler. And Phong Buffalo just brute forcing their way through Vega.
And the thing is that Vega Squadron didn't find the engage. They didn't make it work with all of those big cooldowns. And once they were expended, you can see how the Buffalo's competition just immediately rolls over you. And it was the worst time to fall down. Dodgeball, it all happens.
And Zeros, despite falling there, he knew his job there. Just go in, try and smash the carries. And the most dominant player in the VCS is starting to come alive, and the crowd is coming along with him.
So at least finding something right now, looking to step up towards this dragon.
They're going.
The cooldown is down.
Oh, not going to get it, but Nanasik into the bounce house. That's going to be Meliodas dead though, but PVB just unrelenting in their pressure, and Nanasik will die. Zeros now still off to the side, but he's going to try and take down Nomads with him. The shot down from the Kench, but Nor able to grab the Orianna instead as Boss going to get kited out by Big Koro, and he should fall as well. Rupture is good. The last Q won't quite connect, but just Stroker, there's nowhere to go. Last few autos make it happen, and that's an ace. Just barely for Fongvu.
Gadget just now barely alive, does have access to the teleport, but this is just looking, you know, Maybe you sidestep Null once, but then you get nailed by a shock blast. Maybe you're paying attention to Zeros, and so Null slips underneath the radar. And if one connects,
He found Santis,
you're dead.
that's why he's dead. Blue buff over to Zeros as well. Phong Vu Buffalo starting to get cooking here, up about 5,500. Block with your face. Ooh, second Ocean actually very valuable here for Vega versus the poke comp. So they should be able to get it here. PVB not moving in just yet. Shockwave finds 2.
but no follow-up.
Boston, maybe another target. He's not that tanky. Pallet looking for the taunt, will find it. Fight's gonna break out. That's dead. Meliodas able to find the snipe. But as Ananasik in onto Zeros, he's forced to flash away. Null again trying to find it, but Gadget forced away as Ananasik does get the kill onto Zeros. However, Pallet, we're gonna make the plays once again. He's got the flash, but he does not commit it.
He's up and available for boss. He can try to look for a TP. You see pinging on deep wards behind them.
Yeah,
there he goes.
Try it. Vega.
Gadget's coming with him too. This is a two-man teleport.
They can see it though. Boss in. There's Gadget though. Meliodas gonna find it up, but Big Corey gonna try and cut it out of there. Stun onto Pallet. Meliodas goes in. He's gonna try and buy time. Here comes Zeros as well. Vega, you cannot kite out this comp, but they're forced to run away into stations, but the front line falls, and Phong Vu Buffalo coming alive.
They just annihilate Vega Squadron right now. If they want to go for the end, if they catch them, this can be game over. Series done. Don't blame Vega Squadron for looking for that type of play. What I do blame is also putting the Ashe there. There was no reason to have your ADC land on top with your tank and then just instantly die.
And again,
with the shockwave, we can't fight them. Let's try to hold on to our other key ultimates and then just slow down how much of our base we're losing.
Koget falls asleep, but that's probably the one target you're okay. Gonna go do the Drake with his jungler. That should be forfeit. He knows what's going on, but this dies very quickly.
Yeah, look how it's burning.
I mean, they've got so much damage already. They've got the secure. They will grab it. Now they're gonna run and not get
this team to get to
Oh,
the base.
the
And they're
minions!
so strong.
Really clutch bubble there by Null, although Zeros has overstayed for this. It's not going to matter at this point. He's going to lose his GA. I mean, PVB are going to try and force here. They actually get the combo in onto the Cho'Gath boss. He's going to fall down. I think it's close to Stone Plate pop, but it's not enough to keep his life. And now Orianna forced to insta-cleanse. They're going to try and force them out of with here. They just cannot tank this poke for too much longer.
And they ran out of cooldowns to play with. As soon as that shockwave went down, Buffaloes were quickly get here, and they're making sure that boss is near the pit. He has flash, he has feast. The call is clear from Vega. They want to try to feast steal this unless they catch out a fight.
TP in from Zeros, so they're going to try and take the jungler, but as you said, they still got the feast, even if Ananasik dies. He's got the GA, Abyssal Voyage in. They're going to try and start a team fight here. Santis though too far forward, and Ananasik still caught out of position. Big Koro cleanses out of the big arrow, and Meliodas finds two. Gonna look to knock them back into stasis. There's the neck down, and Ananasik will fall after the hero's entrance. Boss will be forfeit as well, and PVB might not need the Baron to end this game.
It's just 3 members alive. Can they hold against?
That's it. Goodbye. That's game. PVB. It looks like they have done it. Vega can only run away from this point as PVB will surge into the base to end the game. Santa's falls. Nomad's the only one left alive as PVB will push the final minions in towards the Nexus.
And all the analysts just wanted is they wanted to see Zeros. This is who they came to see on that chase, and they finally got him. The ace comes through, and the Buffaloes are charging towards the Nexus.
They will earn their place on the mid-season's biggest stage in front of their home crowd. Phong Vu Buffalo fought so hard to get here, but they will take the final spot in MSI groups.
And you can hear that crowd behind them. A little dance of victory, the 6th man that somehow pulled the Buffaloes out of their tailspin in those game 3 and 4.
3 more games than that crowd would have wanted. But the Phong Vu Buffalo pull it out in the end. Hats off to Vega Squadron though. To